Look at these ladies. Ooh. All of them have six packs, jeez. And this crocodile alligator on his movie theater. Alright, let's see what we got. Pigman versus Bird. Now this is a much longer, much grievous, much more aggressive fight. Pigman with his dark elves. Lizardmen on Bird's side. Ironic. Or just weird, I guess. And we have a two-pronged attack. Sneakiness in the forest, sorcerer with fire for the dark elves, crocodile alligator on his throne going down with all that good stuff. And here I thought Pigman's build was just a little wonky, but the witch elves with their speed proved to get on pretty good here. Alright. And Pigman is just not letting up with this aggression, just chasing away these little screening boys, skinks, and then burning them away. That was a good burning head. I think it's what, 6, 7 wins magic, gets the bounce. Does at least 1/3, 1/4 of the HP of these skinks. 1,000 across 2 units. Yeah. A little over 2,000 across 2 units. That's pretty good value in my book. Dark Rider's getting hit with that blood spite. Malice just being Malice, hiding, just picking his shots, ready to attack whenever. It's very strange, seeing as how we're gonna have cold one on cold one actions. Bleak swords, and here comes the witches, ready to take those javelins like champs. Already weakened, but Dark Rider's ready to shoo away those skinks. Very good use of them. Plenty of those skinky boys coming out the woods ready to just ambush. But so is Pigman with that fire head. Jeez. Oh, that was disgusting. That's got to be at least over 4,000 HP, and then the Dark Riders to back him up. Bleak swords. Great use. Bleak swords just tanking. I don't know. Should he have went Bleak Swords front, Witch Elves behind, ready to take the ambush first, and then thrown the Witch Elves? I think that would have been the call instead. The Witch Elves didn't accumulate much value there against Source Warriors, but maybe the Witch Elves were better off as that distraction, because the Bleak Swords are going to last a while. Dark Rider is coming in to just cause nothing but disruption for these skigs. And then you have another pair of Bleak Swords on the objective. Then you have Malice over here just causing nothing but a distraction with the Source Warriors with shields. Those really should be spears if you really want to take Malice on. And then more Witch Elves just trying to outgrind the Source Warriors and skins, which is never going to be a deal. Well, the problem is, too, skinks are in front of the Source Warriors. Really should be pulling back, trying to support the other units. Yeah, just a two-pronged attack, just going straight forward. I'm surprised how well these witches have done. The rampage, the anti-infantry, the speed, those can fight. Like upgraded war dancers. I don't know how much witch elves cost. Have to be around the same price, at least 700 to 800, maybe 9. The RR has to be at least 9 to 1,000. Ripidactyl Riders versus Crows of Cain. Well, that's going to be an obvious win there. A lot of flying units here. Count at least 2, maybe 3, one on the home objective. Not really helping out here. Not only that, I don't see any bombardments coming from the riders either. Look at this. Dino on Dino action. Civil War. Coldblood Knights versus Coldblood Spear Riders. Just hopping and bopping. Beautiful. Kind of sad too, to know the lore too, between the riders. Repurposed. Yeah, Pigman is just unrelenting. Even though Birdman is up in value, Cold Spear Riders are just a headache. So are those Dark Riders. I love me some cab units. Especially when you have dinosaurs riding on dinosaurs, or just these Dark Elf Knights riding on dinosaurs. Reminds me of Primal. I'm gonna keep bringing that up too. Such a good show. I totally recommend it. And here we go, the push onto the objective to reclaim. I thought he would unsummon these units, but it looks like they're going to be trying to contest this one until the... Are those... Yeah, Witch Elves come in to finish him off. Ripidactyl's trying to rip into those Sorcerer fire. Rightly so. I would take those other idle Ripidactyls, the ones about to run out of ammunition, and try to do some back charges to break the morale of some of those units so you can get on with it. Umbral shoots. Umbral Salamanders coming in. I think they really should be shooting into those Dark Riders with crossbows in the back of them instead of trying to shoot at Malice. I mean, just look at the spread on these guys. Constantly missing shots. Would be much better on these riders. Wide formation, shoo them away. That way you can start pressing into the home objective Pigmans. I mean, he outnumbers them easily, and he's only got the riders and the spears. Those ROR Dread Spears over there. So yeah, I think that was a clear mistake. I would forget about this flank and just move on to his objective until he commits units onto his home objective, and then come back for the steal over here. Because that's how you really gotta play this map. You either push forward, or you try to go for a sneaky push on the side, or a sneaky cap on the side, and then push onto the home. Just keep trading it off. That's the success I've had with this map. But those Cold One Knights are just so good. Almost Spear Riders too, jeez. Yep, and reinforcing here. Sending the Feral Cold Ones, I think, is a mistake. He could catch some of these other units, like the Dark Riders over there. He's sending in Skinks by themselves, which clearly isn't ideal, until he has a bigger mass of units. Malice is still causing a headache. Glossadon Hunters have been summoned in to come deal with him. And that's the thing about Malice, he's just annoying. Yeah, I would just completely ignore him. Just keep moving units up into the home objective. Have those those Salamanders just shooting into the Dark Riders. The Cold One Knights now, those are perfect units. They're lined up. Malice is just being a Mortis distraction right now, and he's doing a great job of that. Skinks did catch the Dark One Spear Riders, which is a great catch. Glossadon Hunters will clean up Malice eventually. They need a spell or two, supporting spell, to come deal with that. You have some idle Source Warriors that really are taking damage for no reason. Thanks to Levin's Curse. Demon's Curse, my bad. Ugh. And it's not like Malice, yeah, as soon as Malice gets low enough, it's not like he's gonna kill him. He'll turn into Zakar. I don't know how to pronounce that. Zarakhan? Looks like Zarakhan. And now he's a real problem. Yeah, this is a trap. And Pigman is catching up in value. He's behind by 1,000, but he is getting there. He's probably going to pick up those Salamanders to even it out. Yeah, hardly got their value. Didn't really make much of an impact in shooting Malice. Definitely could have shot the Cold Ones. And everything over here is basically dead. One Sword of Spears. Well, he could cap this. Do some back-end charges to the Witch Elves and the Bleak Swords. Would definitely capture that objective instead of trying to push now. But the Cold One Knights are coming in for the rear charge, and they're just going to chop up. Yeah, Feral Cold Ones, if you want to beat Feral Cold Ones, have something with AP and a solid charge, and they will just melt Feral Cold Ones. Like Cold One Knights. If they have anti-large, big bonus. Yeah, I remember watching a game with... Excuse me, I remember watching a game with Gabagool. He was running Beastmen and saw Feral Cold Ones charge up against Razorgore, and it wasn't even a contest. The Razorgore, with their charge bonus and AP, just ran through Feral Cold Ones. Speaking of Razorgore are hella underpriced for what they can do, for how cheap they are. I think they're, what, 600-700? They can take on elite heavy cav, no problem, if they don't have AP. Because Razorgore have, what, 45 armor? It's pretty moderately armored. Solid armor against something that doesn't have AP or anti-large. Tear up things like Empire Knights and such. Or Feral Cold Ones with the low model count. Yeah, it's not looking good here. On to triple cap. Still behind. The Crows can't are back, which is a problem. But everything here is weak, so he might be able to retake that. Just fear a thing off based on sustained damage. I mean, look at them. They're ready to just run on out. And then you got the Saurus Warriors with spears, I believe those are. Just charging onto the objective, yeah. Although he could quicken it by just sending them into the back of these 3 units, because it doesn't look like those other Saurus Warriors are going to last much longer either. Yeah, this is definitely another mistake. He would hasten this capture if he just did that. Malice is beaten, but not down, and he and these Cold One Knights are just... Man, I just love this aggression Pigman's got. Jeez. He is just shoving units down the throat of Lizardmen, and then he's not letting up. I would say the thing Lizardmen share with Greenskins is they can capture... they can steal objectives quite well. They have fast, cheap units on Vanguard as well. Skulk. They have healing. And their units last a long time, specifically Source Warriors. Spears. A great burning head. Jeez. Pigman is always on point with those burning heads. You gotta watch out. And you thought that sorcerer was dead. Nah, he's barely living. Although he does catch his own Cold One Knights and does some moderate leadership damage. Had those Cold One Knights actually broken or ran off, it would have helped out a lot, honestly. Looks like Bird has recaptured the side point, but he's losing his own home objective. And he's on the... He needs a capture. He needs a triple cap at this point if he wants to actually be making this into a game. Yeah, because once you hit over the 1,000 mark, that's it. Oh, those skinks aren't going to last against those witches. Those witches clean up. And even though he summoned these witches, I think, like 2-3 times. And he's caught up in value. I think it's still worth it just being able to shove them into your opponent's home objective and keep them there. Unsummoning the mage. Good move, but also signals he's out of Winds of Magic, and he definitely needs Winds of Magic right now to get rid of these heavy infantry that's coming, or just the heavy cav coming through the Cold One Knights. And these Harpies are just so annoying, jeez. There's nothing on the home objective right now. These Feral Cold Ones could finish off the Cold One Knights and then move onto the objective instead of chasing off Malvis or Zerakan. Same with these Skinks. Great for picking off Harpies, but his home objective, he needs a triple cap, and he's just getting a little distracted with the wrong units. Malice will die on his own. He's being drained as long as he's not in combat, and he could have 2 units on the objective right now if he really wanted to. I just ignore the Cold One Knights, just move upward. On the other side, though, Bleak Swords. Oh no, those are Blackheart Crusaders. Bleak Swords and Witch Elves, though. Oh, man, yeah. It's gonna be GG soon, but we'll watch as Malice goes, Zerakan goes down. He'll go down to Warrior's Death on his mount, being chased by dinosaurs. Oh, that is so cool. Fucking love that. Ah! We'll give him that cinematic fight. The Warrior's Death, go! Yeah, just seeing a dinosaur with armor is fucking sick. Ah, it's so cool. No, he's gonna run for it. He's gonna try to chase, but honestly, I think Malice has done enough. He's done an insane amount of damage. He's kept his opponent in the home objective, chasing off units that really shouldn't have been messing with him. Yeah. And yeah, with both objectives and no hope of grabbing the... Yeah, he has to recapture the other one. Yeah, this is probably gonna be it for Bird. I don't really see how he can come back from this soon. But we'll play it out. We'll see what he can do. Yeah. Pigman has held onto his hill of his home objectives. And what has Malice's death accomplished? A few units have taken some leadership damage that are on the home objective, undamaged. Not engaged in combat at all. So yeah. I think some priority targeting would have been better. So yeah, that's probably going to be GG's here. I think we're going to speed this up soon. Maybe. We'll see. Or maybe we're going to watch these witches do work. It's the same as the beginning. The witches come back and get into it. Man, damn near 50 Melee attack, jeez. Anti-infantry, so it's definitely over 50. Those girls can cleave. A real glass cannon. Now here we go with the... Yeah, fast forward. Sorry for make you guys sad. I just wanted to watch the Witch Elves do their thing. They have been impressing me. So let's look at their value. Yup, Malice did his thing quite well, actually. Sorcerer probably made their value, which is definitely probably made their value, though. They got summoned multiple times, so take that with a grain of salt, maybe. Bleak Swords are just good. Definitely prefer them over the Dread Spears. Cold One Knights pay for themselves for the most part. Harpies, although summoned twice, so don't know if they really paid, but with the healing taken account, maybe. Maybe. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Please, if you did, like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. On the road to 1,000. You can usually catch me streaming 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on Fridays, but with the holidays, we'll see. Keep it posted, keep updated. Yeah, with all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace, and goodbye for now.